things you need to play great defense: hard work, intelligence, and teamwork. We are going to show you how to play team defense, beginning with the triple switch. We call this the triple switch because there are 3 players involved. The keys to the triple switch are seeing the court, anticipating, and talking. First, let's look at what the person who is on the point does. With the ball on the point on offense, the defender is contesting the ball. She has good wheel position, she contests the ball with her hand, and she is calling ball. When the ball is passed, she sags to what we call the help position, so that she is ready to switch if needed. The help position prepares the defender for the switch and takes away a picking angle. From this position, below the free throw line, but not too deep so that she can jump again, she can see the ball side while still seeing her matchup by using her peripheral vision. She should be facing in between the 2 defenders so she can move in either direction. She is telling her teammates that she is the help defender and that she is sagging. As the shooter behind the screen goes baseline when jumped, the defender sees and hears that her teammate is picked out and she begins to rotate over. As she picks up the picker, she establishes wheel position and calls out the name of the new matchup. She also tells her teammate that was picked out to go to the middle and get the new matchup. Now let's look at the person who jumped the shooter behind the screen. This is the person who initiates the switch. Before the ball is passed, she recognizes that she will have to jump the shooter and lets her teammates know that she'll be jumping if the ball gets passed there. This is the anticipation part. As the ball is being passed, the jumping defender begins to jump on the shooter so that she arrives as the ball arrives. She starts her jump as the passer's shoulder moves forward, and she tries to establish one-on-one defensive position if she can. As she jumps, she tells her teammates that she is jumping and that she needs help and to switch. As the shooter begins to drive baseline, the jumping defender turns her wheelchair and begins to recover. It is important that the jumping defender not recover immediately if the shooter does not go baseline. The jumping defender recovers to the middle to complete the switch. Lastly, let's look at the defender that was low during the switch. When the jumping defender tells the low defender that she'll be jumping, the low defender positions his wheelchair so that he can make the switch. The low defender is facing in the direction that the shooter will be forced to drive when the jump occurs. The low defender should make sure that the offensive player setting the screen cannot get his footplate inside the push rim so that the low defender is held and cannot make the switch. As the shooter drives baseline, the low defender stays in position on the screener until the help defender can switch and take his position. He can stay in this position as long as the shooter has not turned to become a threat. The slower the shooter is in becoming a threat, the more time the defense will have to make the switch. The switch is completed when the low defender takes the shooter as his matchup when he comes out from behind the screen. The keys to the triple switch are seeing the court, anticipating, and talking.